Happy Thursday, friends. A pretty crazy weather right now is going on. I can show you. Ugh. So here's my daily life for today, and again, I'm gonna open a couple minutes. I'm gonna open time for a couple questions Q&A, but also I want to talk today why you are not losing fat. All right. It's gonna be pretty straightforward, I promise. There's gonna be no guessing, no BS, just couple actionable steps for you to follow, and you're probably gonna find yourself in one of those few mistakes that I'm gonna tell you today. You might even know them already, but I'm pretty sure I can remind you of them because you're probably still guessing. You might trying something already, right? You might doing something towards your fitness goals. You might just starting out. You might be doing something already for a while, right? For the last 3-6 months, since January, but nothing is working. So, like I said, I'll give you a clear idea what's really happening and how to fix it. I'm gonna give you next 7 days homework, pretty much a clear, just 3-step blueprint, what to do in order to lose that stubborn belly fat, those love handles that you've been wanting to lose for a long time. I'm gonna give a couple more seconds. There's more people joining right now. Guys, I'm gonna wait a couple more seconds. This weather is going crazy. Not cool. Not cool. All right. All right, so let's start with number one. All right, I see I have more people joining. What's going on, guys? I see, hi. Gaming God joining. Trips vlog. What's going on, friends? I see more people coming in. Cool. All right, so we're about to start. We're gonna talk today, guys. Okay, by the way, I have crazy weather right now. I was about just to hop on the live. And look at that. The weather is going nuts. By the way, yesterday I did my live from cold plunge. As you've seen it yesterday. Whoa, 25 people. All right, now we're talking. Hi from Philippines. Awesome. My good friend Kenny, actually one of my best friends in New York, he's from Philippines. So, hello, good to see you guys. I given a sub. Vincent, I appreciate you. Seriously, guys, I appreciate. Привет. Whoever's joining us from Ukraine, guys. I see so many countries here. Awesome. Philippines, Ukraine. All right, cool, guys. So, Rose, I sub. I appreciate it. All right, guys. So let's talk today. Again, I'm gonna leave a couple minutes for Q&A, but right now I want to talk about why you're not losing that belly fat. You might have been wanting to lose it for a while. By the way, guys, let me know if you can hear me, because I know a couple lives was really bad quality sound, so I'm really trying to improve. So I'm wearing my mic, so hopefully you can hear me nice and clear. Hunter, no, I'm engaged actually. I just did the other day with my beautiful fiance Crystal. I did walk-in Q&A, couples Q&A while we were getting our steps. But bro, I'm from California. Nice. Actually, I got engaged in California last October. I'm gonna give you really quick. So I did a proposal to my beautiful fiance Crystal, actually right on the point view of Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. I proposed October 22nd last year. So yeah, I really love California. I've been to Yosemite several times, LA, San Francisco, one of my favorite cities. So that's where exactly I proposed. That's why I love it so much. So yeah. Yep, California, seriously, probably one of my favorite states, So huge hello to California here. Нет, мы не будем снимать одежду. What do you do? I am fitness coach, guys. I'm transformational coach. By the way, down. It's going down. This weather, it's really going down. You look like a leg of piss. He's 24. I look like a leg of piss. All right. Good to know. Ash, okay, hey, started my low portion food journey from today. Hope you remember me. I came yesterday. Of course, I remember. Actually, exactly. We did live from cold plunge, literally right here. I was doing my cold plunge. Right now, it's getting, the water's getting cool. So great job, Ash. Keep me updated. Seriously, like I said, I'm doing my daily lives, guys, and I want you to keep me updated. And today, we're gonna talk exactly about why you might not losing fat. Guys, you might try something, since January, maybe even longer, but it's not working, right? So you're like, why I'm not losing that final maybe few pounds or 10, 20 pounds, whatever you're trying to lose, all right? So number one will be mistake that you're making, you're not moving enough, all right? Number one, you are not moving enough, my friends. By the way, guys, let me know how's the sound. Can you hear me? Because actually the rain is pretty loud, so I want to make sure that, guys, you can hear me nice and clear. So, are you vegan? No, Josh, I'm not vegan, and it's okay if you are LGBT friendly. Yes, I have a lot of clients. A lot of my clients gay, so yeah, I'm totally cool with LGBT friendly people here and community. You look like you make awful garlic bread. What? Why you assume maybe I make the best in the world garlic bread? Breezy Savage, I subscribe. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Say love if you love God. Yeah, I love God. You look like a skinny version of Richard Simmons. We can hear you. Thank you. Bernadita, appreciate it. Hi Vlad, hi Nastasia. Здорово, Nikita. Wow, please tell me some tips how you build weak body. I'm very tried but not able to build muscle gain. Okay, that we're gonna talk today. Praise Jesus King. Cold what? Don't get out scrambling and strapping. Don't be out here scrambling. Code. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I subscribed. Appreciate you. Weed 33. Beer and barbecue. Joe. I don't know. Do you make homemade spaghetti with a homemade garlic bread? No, I do not make actually spaghetti and garlic bread, guys. If you want to lose fat, actually, one of the reasons you might not losing because you're eating too much pasta and too much garlic bread. All right, so we might need to cut it out a little bit on that. Hello, Professor. Hi, guys. Hi. May I have your glasses? Yeah, Randy, I love these glasses. Actually, the blue light glasses, actually. I'm always on my computer, work a lot. Toby Maguire, hola. I am not Russian, I'm Ukrainian, but hey Logan, I'm from Ukraine. Me, Mexico. Chris Evans. Yeah, I've heard a few times, thank you. Это как я попал? 10 push-ups for sub. 10 push-ups for sub. Easy, but I don't know where to put my phone. You can give me sub, I'll give you 10 push-ups right after. Need a lot of cardio to burn off unless you have a high metabolism. Bro, please tell best exercise for weight loss. Please tell best exercise for weight loss. Friends, walking. All right, let's start seriously. Best exercise, great question, by the way. Right, I'm gonna answer actually. By the way, I was planning actually to talk about specific topic, right? Why not losing fat? So here we go. We have some questions coming here. So best exercise for weight loss, guys. Number one reason you might not losing body fat, you're not moving enough. That's it. Again, your strength training workouts, at the gym, they need to be there just to build muscle, right? So to build muscle, you have to lift weights. But in order to lose fat, you gotta move more, all right? So in cardio, this is the simplest, the easiest, but the best exercise you can do daily for yourself in order to lose the body fat, all right? So cardio, start with walking, right? I'm not asking you to run, to do some weird those Instagram workouts. I appreciate, guys, everyone who says subscribed. Seriously, it means a lot, guys. That's why I'm doing this lives, to educate more people about fitness, about nutrition, in the count of all the 2 reps. All right, guys, I'll answer a couple questions. Randa, thank you, I appreciate it. I see you got Ukrainian flag hearts. Thank you. Let's do not forget the calorie intake. All right, stretch H2O, exactly. So number 1, guys, you're not moving enough. So your homework will be whether get Apple Watch like I'm wearing right now, or just on your phone. You can go to health app. If you have Android, then sucks for you, my friends. I hope you can figure it out how you can check I'm pretty sure you can figure it out, just steps on Android too, but on the Apple iPhone you can go to health and you can see your steps, right? So number 1, try to get anywhere between 6,000 to 10,000 steps for the next 7 days. Okay, so start moving more. You're probably not moving enough. That's why you're not losing fat. And you're like, Vlad, yeah, I've been eating pizza and ice cream in my 20s. I was losing fat fast, and now like I'm in my 40s, 50s, and I cannot lose fat. I'm just gaining weight. Yes, because you're not moving the same as you used to. Exactly. So it's all about moving more. Okay, so start with cardio. Number one, the best exercise to lose body fat, it's move more, just daily walking. Okay, number 2, exactly, caloric intake. You're probably not losing body fat because you overeating. And my friends, you gotta start tracking your food. I know some of you will be like, Vlad, I hate tracking, I tried, never worked for me. Or some of you will be maybe, yeah, I never even tried. Seriously, try it out. Try for the next 7 days. Download MyFitnessPal. It's super simple, basic app. You can easily, figure out how to use it. It's a free version. Don't even have to pay $1. MyFitnessPal. That's what I use for all my clients. My clients see amazing results. They lose in 16 weeks a good 15 to 20 pounds of body fat. So start tracking your food. Seriously, your homework will be for the next 7 days. Try to track everything that you eat, because you might thinking like, I barely eat like handful of peanuts here, I have sandwich, something. Trust me, all of that adds up together. Handful of peanuts can be 400 calories. Or for example, you're using a lot of oil, olive oil, or any processed sugar, or any processed food has a ton of calories, hidden calories that you not even realizing you might eating. So start tracking everything that you eat, seriously, for the next 7 days. I'm not asking you to track for the rest of your life, but try to track everything for the next 7 days. And it's going to be eye-opener. I can promise to you, it's going to be, you're like, what? Really? I'm this much, overeating? I'll do maybe actually one of the lives, and give me thumbs up if you really like the idea. I'm going to calculate your calories. You're going to give me your basically gender, your age, and your activity level, and your height. And I can actually calculate how many calories you need to consume in order to lose body fat. Okay, so I'll do probably live actually, one of my next lives around that. So give me thumbs up if you really like idea. So literally, you're going to tell me just 4 metrics: your age, your gender, your height, and your weight. And I'm going to give you your calorie intake to lose fat. Okay, so we'll do it next time. So right now I want you just to start tracking everything that you eat, and I promise it's going to be for you like, oh my god, I see what's happening. Okay, so number 1, move more. And again, it's simple and stupid it sounds, guys, but it's exactly what you're not doing. And I'm here just to remind you, if you're on this live, it probably was meant to be for you to be here and to realize that you're not doing those things. Right, so number 1, move more. Right, you gotta move more, walk more. Like one of the questions was here, what's the best exercise for fat loss? And this is walking. The walking is the best, so underrated exercise that burns. If you walk 10,000 steps daily, it's great. It's low impact on your joints, number 1. Number 2, it's great for your just metabolism, especially if you eat dinner, just go for 10 minutes walk, and I promise you're gonna digest that food much faster. It's also, you can easily burn additional 300 to 500 calories by just walking up to 10,000 steps daily. So cardio, the best cardio is walking. Just go outside. The summer is coming, so the weather is nice. So for those who lives, in the winter countries, guys, summer is coming, so there's no excuse for you to not go outside and just go for a damn walk. All right, simple as that. Number 2, you're probably overeating. You're over-consuming the calories. That's why you're not losing weight. You're like, Vlad, I eat healthy. Oh, I barely eat anything. No, start tracking. Seriously, start tracking everything you eat. And I can guarantee to you for the next 7 days, come back to my live. Next live they'll do in 7 days. And give me update. Like, Ash, for example, here is giving me updates about their fitness journey. So give me update how many calories you've eating. I've been tracking my food for years, guys. And that's why I know every day pretty much what I eat and how much. All right, let me check. Let's do not forget the calorie intake. And we got a lot of questions. Let me answer. What's the difference between the dishwasher and the baby? You're my little bit. All right, guys. All right. Here we go. Haywood. Okay, nice. Here we go. 412 pounds. 47. Oh, my friends. Again, you need to eat like at least probably 3,000 calories. Again, a lot of people doing this like really bad mistake. They go on this crazy crash diets, and they're trying to eat like, you know, barely anything, you know, like 1,000 calories. Especially if you're like 200 pounds or more, you cannot go that little on calories. Seriously, you need to start higher. You need to start probably at least 2,500 to even higher calories and take it from there. Also hitting liquid calories, you know, you're not counting your, oh, we got, by the way, 21 people here and 21 likes. Guys, appreciate all the likes. Looks like you like this live today. So, Crystal in the house. Hello.
Say bye because I'm leaving.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Love you, Mark. Where you go?
To dinner with my parents.
Okay. Where you go? Dinner with your parents? No, I'm going to the gym. So.
I'll bring you something.
Okay. Love you. Bye. All right. Hi. Sorry. Crystal was here. All right, guys. So, 2,000 plus, literally only 1,000 calories 4 days. It sucks. Exactly. You cannot eat 1,000 calories a day, guys. Seriously, you'll feel miserable. You're gonna slow down your metabolism so bad, and also you're not gonna lose. Your body is smart. Trust me right now. What I'm saying. I've been a nutrition coach for over 6 years. I've been a coach for almost 10 years. I worked with 200 plus clients in the last 10 years. So trust me when I say it. You cannot lose weight. You might lose a little bit, you know, and fast. But it's not sustainable to be on 1,000 calories, especially if you're like 200 pounds or heavier, okay? So do not try to sit on those 1,000 calories, you know, strict diets. Seriously, you're not gonna lose weight. Your body's smart, and your body thinks you're in survival mode, and it's gonna try to store that fat as hard as possible. So if you're right now trying to eat and starve yourself on 1,000 calories, stop seriously right there. You need to bump up your calories, you know, at least to 2,000 or more in order to reset your metabolism, okay? Trust me when I'm saying it. So this is your pretty much 2 tips. Like, I know they're pretty simple, right? But again, super helpful, right? Walk more, number 1. So for the next 7 days, try to walk 8 to 10,000 steps. Okay, that's your goal number 1. And I promise you're gonna start seeing changes, not only in your digestive system, but also in your just mood. It's gonna be easy impact on your joints. If you've been running, you know, running, it's a hard impact. It's high intensity cardio. Can also spike your hunger levels. So you're probably more hungry. So start just walking more. Okay, number 2, start tracking your food. Download, it's called MyFitnessPal. All right, right now just go to app after this live, go download MyFitnessPal, sign up for free, and start tracking everything you eat. Seriously, they have even like 30 days free trial, so you can use the AI features and scan barcode. Seriously, guys, start tracking everything that you eat, and I promise you'll see it's going to be eye-opener for you, that you're like, oh my god, I'm eating so much. If you cannot lose that stubborn belly fat. All right. Sodium helps regulate fluid balance in the body, and when you consume too much, your body retains more than wanting to maintain proper sodium to water ratio. Yeah, exactly, Madame Blavatsky. Yeah. Again, high sodium food, guys, high sugar food will get your scale up, right? Because remember, for every gram of carbohydrates, your body will hold 3 grams of water. So that's what happens, especially on the weekend. Over the weekend, I did even live before on Monday, I gained 5 pounds of weight over the weekend because I've been consuming, I wasn't even eating that much, but I had some donuts on the weekend. I decided to relax a little bit and had a couple things that I don't usually eat, and I gained 5 pounds of weight, which I almost lost already. By Thursday, I almost lost that weight, but I gained 5 pounds. And I wasn't freaking out. A lot of people gain some weight over the weekend and they freak out on Monday when they step on scale, because most of that is the water weight. Exactly, you just comes from high sodium food. Your water, like a sponge, starts holding the water, or from sugar. Your body also holds the water. Like I said, for every gram of carbs, your body holds 3 grams of water. Okay, so this is water weight. Don't freak out. Just get back to your normal routine, back to your caloric deficit, and I promise you're gonna lose that weight fast. Yep, exactly. This can result in temporary weight gain and bloated feeling. All right, guys, here we go. Let me check a couple more things. So, like I said, here's your homework, guys. That's why you're not losing the fat. This 2 simple steps, guys. I don't want to even overwhelm. I have a couple more, but I literally don't want to overwhelm you with a lot of stuff right now, because I know you're not going to implement it if I'm going to give you a bunch of stuff right now. So number 1, start moving more. So instead of watching Netflix, for an extra hour, extra episode, just go outside and walk. This beautiful weather. Summer's coming up. It's only May, so it should be really nice weather. Go for a walk and start tracking. Get the Apple Watch, get the Fitbit. Just watch track steps on your phone. This is for free, right? So to get 8 to 10,000 steps, right, for the next 7 days. Number 2, start tracking everything you eat. I'm not even asking you to eat less. I actually was even saying to eat more. If you're really eating 1,000 calories right now, you're actually making a huge mistake. And your body, I promise, is not gonna lose that fat. Your body thinks you're in survival mode, and it's gonna try to store that fat as hard as possible. So that's why you wanna actually eat more in order to recharge, reset your metabolism. All right. So just start tracking everything that you eat. That's all right? That's your 2 things I want you to do for the next 7 days, and come one of the lives and report back to me. Tell me like, Vlad, I've been tracking my steps. Here's my 7,000 steps daily, and I've been tracking my food. I eat on average 2,500 calories, okay? So that will be your homework for everyone who is watching it. Okay. Hey, all right, guys, so I'm gonna check right now. So you got your homework. We have almost 30 people here, so I'm gonna answer 1 or 2 more questions. So if you have solid questions, not those weirdos who just asking weird questions, guys. Okay, here we go. I have a couple questions here. Cool. All right, let's see. Okay, Cole. Great question, Cole. Why do I have a belly even though I work out so much? Okay, Cole, here we go. Great question. Love the question. Cole, doesn't mean if you work out a lot, doesn't mean you're gonna lose belly fat, right? It's all about calories in versus calories out. That's why you probably heard this quote: you cannot outwork a bad diet. So even if you work out every day, you spend 2 hours at the gym, but you are overeating, you constantly overeating, that's maybe one of the reasons. Because if you work out too much, actually your hunger level goes up, and that's why maybe you're not losing that fat. So start tracking food, okay? Maybe slow down a little bit, work out less, actually, right? I'll tell you what, start working out less a little bit. Actually, it's going to regulate a little bit your appetite level, but also start tracking everything that you eat, because you cannot outwork bad diet. No matter how hard you work at the gym, you're pushing yourself. If you eat like crap, or just overeating even on healthy food, you're not gonna lose that belly fat. All right, I hope that was helpful. All right, so does metabolism slow down with age? Sada, does metabolism, great question, by the way. Metabolism slows down with age just a little bit, tiny bit. Seriously, it's not that crazy. Actually, every 10 years it slows down by 3% only. So it's nothing compared to what people think, like, oh my god, my metabolism is slow. No, with age, metabolism slows down literally by 3% every 10 years, which is nothing. It just our activity level changes. That's what happens, because in your 20s, you've been so active, you're always moving, and that's why you were able to eat the whole pizza and not gain any weight. But now in your 40s, your 50s, your activity level like way less, like probably 10, 20 times less. And when you eat like 3 slices of pizza and you're like, oh my god, I gained 3 pounds, because your activity level is way less than used to be. But this is not the metabolism. All right, if you're 200 pounds, would be the most beneficial thing to get into ketosis, then go OMAD, this extend fasting. Fasting can be helpful, not gonna lie. Fasting, guys, it's not some magical tool that you're gonna lose weight overnight. It's literally you just reducing eating window to like 6 to 8 hours. That's it, simple as that. So if you can control your calories throughout the day, you don't need to do fasting. But fasting, of course, has some health benefits also for digestive system, for longevity. But try even with 12-12. Start with 12 hours fast, 12 hours eating window, and start decreasing eating window. For example, ideal, like the basic rule, you go 16-8, right? So 16 hours you fast, 8 hours you eat, right? So you're trying to squeeze all your calories in 8 hours. I know it can be super helpful actually for a lot of people fasting, because basically, yeah, just restricting, you squeezing your eating window into less hours, so you're not just munching on something all day long, right? So for example, you eat like between 12 p.m. to 8 p.m., those eight hours, and it can be, I know, it can be super helpful for a lot of people. So great question, by the way, Sada, about fasting. I'm sorry, who was that? Mixed media girl, thank you for the question. 24 hour and 24 hour on and 24 hour off eating window is what I do recently. Wow, that's pretty aggressive, not gonna lie. I've done recently actually 24-hour fast, and it was challenging. It was good actually, but it was challenging. I don't recommend, to be honest, again, unless you train for it and you just pretty much we're good with that. But 24-hour fast, I would do it like once in a while maybe, but not on a daily basis. Seriously, I think there's so much better ways to reduce your calories than not eating all day, because you're gonna be so hungry. Chronometer is really good too, free version. Okay, here we go. Chronometer, mixed media girl, great. By the way, thank you for suggestions, guys. I'm trying to lose liquid calorie shake. I'm trying to use liquid calorie shakes of 750 calories. Where are you from? I'm originally from Winco. I'm originally from Ukraine, but I live in US. Thank you for questioning. Yeah, liquid calories are probably the easiest thing to add if this hard to gain for you. Agree, exactly. If you're hard gainer, let's call it, if you're trying to actually gain some weight and not lose it, then of course try to add some smoothie or just liquid calories. Exactly, just make a bigger smoothie, with like 600-700 calories, and that will help you a lot. Instead of chewing the food, whole foods, just go with the smoothie. Very hard. If I eat bad, a couple of days, lose weight. App, carbs and water checks out. Honestly, I quit boxing because I lost 6-7 kilos. I quit boxing because I lost 6-7 kilos in 3-6 months. That's pretty big range here, like, grinder. If you lost 6-7 kilos in 3 or 6 months. And yeah, boxing actually great tool actually for conditioning. It's fun cardio, I also call it. Boxing is like upper body cardio for your upper body, because we always, whether it's cycling, running, walking, it's always to use your legs mostly. Boxing, right, because of movement, you're using your upper body a lot. Of course, you're still using your legs, but I love boxing because it's a great upper body conditioning cardio. Nope. Thank you, looking good. Hello guys, have an amazing heavyweight back. I got super buff without even trying. Amazing exercise. I'm doing great, Ahmed. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, boxing sucked. Greg, why? Would eat nothing but carrots, run for kilometers every day, go into the gym to get punched in the head for hours. I quit after 3 months. So we're doing professionally boxing something. If you getting punched, Vlad, is this coaching program? Grinder, yes, my friend, hit me up on Instagram, seriously, and I'll be happy to talk. If you need any help, seriously, I have my VIP coaching, and I'll be happy to talk, all right? Just reach out to me at Vladi_lifestyle on IG. Seriously. Yeah, I got a very fast metabolism. Boxing did not help. It made me lose faster. Okay, I mean, boxing can still keep the boxing for maybe reduce the amount how much you do boxing, but also, yeah, you need to grinder. You just need to eat more. Sorry, I'm not still not sure if you're trying to lose weight or gain weight. But what's the best exercise? Like I said, walking is the best underrated exercise in the world, guys. So start walking more. That's your homework, right? Homework. 20 of you watching right now, so start walking more and start tracking your calories. This is your homework for the next 7 days, guys, and get back to me in the next couple of days and report how you've been doing it. All right, what exercise again? Kate, what exercise do you recommend for what? To build glutes, to build bicep, to build chest? There's so many exercises out there. So I would like to know more. What are you trying to achieve? What specific exercise or what specific muscle you're trying to improve? Guys, you got a lot of questions here, right? 7,000 steps. Yes, mixed media girl, exactly. Try to aim for at least 7. Like ideally, that 10,000 steps rule. It's pretty fun actually. It came from Japanese culture, actually, from Japan, that 10,000 steps like in 1960s, I think, 60-70 years ago. and they used like, it's called pokey way, something like that. It was basically when you translate, it meant 10,000 steps. So that's why, you know, that was kind of rule, and that was like kind of chronometer that was tracking your steps and was calling pokey way something, and translation meant 10,000 steps actually. And that's how, you know, without any research, anything, kind of that was the idea of 10,000 steps daily. And after that, actually research supported that 10,000 steps, it's a healthy amount for average person daily. And unfortunately, average American, I know guys where you're from, but average American gets only 4,000 steps, imagine. So search and look out from what's your country. You said Philippines here, there's the France here I saw, there's maybe some Ukrainians. So guys, check out how many steps on average in your country people getting, because I know in US it's 4,000 steps, which is so little. This is crazy, seriously. Yep, exactly. Nice, mixed media girl. I definitely feel better getting my steps. Love it. And hi everyone. All right guys, we have the whole conversation here. I really love it actually. I'm really connecting with you. I'm really enjoying, by the way, I wanted to really share guys my gratitude with you. I'm really enjoying lives like this. By the way, while we talked, look, the weather is nice. You see, that's what happens when always after the rain, sun is coming up. So no matter guys what you're dealing through right now, what you're going through in your life, remember there's always seasons. You know, right now in your bad season, it will end, I promise to you. All right. And I walk, play tennis, and cycle. Amazing, beautiful, great job, and seriously, and right, that's amazing. I love to live actually with Crystal. We play tennis sometimes. I love cycling classes, or I ride bike, and I walk daily 10,000 steps. So pretty much I'm almost the same as you. I just go outside more even if I'm skinny. I just went to the dogs and I need to go outside more even though I'm skinny. Here we go, exactly, Silata Cat. It needs, exactly, it doesn't matter whether it's a fat loss. It's great for joints, you know, like I said, it's great for gut health, for metabolism, for your digestive system, especially after dinner if you go for a walk. So it's not only to lose body fat, it's great for everyone guys. So like I said, the two things you want to take from today's live, it's walk more, start tracking your steps, and try to bump up your steps. Even if you walk right now 6,000, try to even at least add 1,000 or 2 steps right now for the next 7 days. Don't jump, of course, if you barely walk 3,000 steps right now. Don't try to hit 10,000 steps in the next couple days. I'll be honest with you, it's not gonna happen. Seriously, it's such a dramatic change. You're not gonna be able from 3,000 to bump up your steps to 10,000. So gradually from 3,000, try to add to 5,000. That's what I do with my clients. You know, one of my client John has been walking barely 3,000 steps before. Now we almost at 7 couple months later. So it takes time, you know, to build healthy habits. So instead of just trying to jump from 3,000 steps to 10,000, from 3 try to go to 5 for the next couple of weeks. You know, when you get comfortable with 5, try to go to 7, from 7 to 8, and all the way up. Seriously, John took like couple months, you know, to get from 3,000 to 6,000-7,000 steps right now. So it will take time. All right, don't rush it, and don't burn yourself out. Would you say walking with weights is the best, Toby? Great question. I mean, to be honest, start seriously. If you're already getting 10,000 steps, you know, then maybe you can challenge yourself by adding some weight, you know, like a weighted vest or something. But to be honest, just holding the weights in your hands, it's not necessarily helpful for you at all. So just focus on steps first and do your weight training session later. Seriously, there's no need to combine them. And here's a couple tips for you guys. When you go on a walk, since we're talking a lot about walking, then what watch you recommend to track steps? Seriously, I use Apple Watch. Seriously, super simple guys to use it. Let me check. Oops, sorry. I'm about 5,000 steps right now. Look, I can even show you guys. About 5,000 steps right now, and I'm definitely still, it's like only 6 p.m. so I'm definitely gonna get right now, actually I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna go do my workout. So there's so many ways, you know, like I say, you can even track on your phone, but to be honest, actually it's not the best to track your steps on the phone, because usually you walk a lot, you know, without your phone, for example, at least me. So that's why it's not going to be accurate, because I tried it without Apple Watch. So Apple Watch, seriously simple. Let's start with Apple Watch. I think it's the most affordable. I think Fitbit, you know, also there's some trackers actually there, like Ring. But Crystal has actually Ring that tracks her steps. She bought it like for $15, seriously, on TikTok shop. $15 you can get, like, you know, those one of the rings. and it actually is pretty accurate. I thought it's not going to be that accurate, but for 15 bucks, actually it's doing pretty good job. So seriously, you can, if you can afford anything like this, like Apple Watch, which can be like $200-300, then start with a ring. There's Whoop, great alternative too. I am from Ukraine originally, but I'm in US right now. All right, such social media and relaxation, exercise as much as possible. Where are you from? I am from Orlando, Florida. I'm in Florida right now. Biking some fun doesn't feel like exercise. Exactly, mixed, yeah. Getting outside if you're skinny, go fishing. Diet is number one of weight loss. All right, guys, any other questions? Damn, I was planning to leave already a while back, but I'm guys here with you for the last 35 minutes. So looks like we're having a great conversation here. Cool. All right, so like I said, watch, yeah, like start with you can get the ring on TikTok shop seriously for like 10 bucks. If you can invest more, definitely get the Apple Watch. I tried Whoop before, it's pretty cool, also tracking device. Fitbit, I know they're pretty affordable, they can be like $50 to $100. If you only need steps, then seriously you can buy like one of those like rings that tracks your steps for like $10-15. But if you want something more with the screen, a little bit more fancier, that tracks more data, then definitely Apple Watch or Whoop. All right, can you fix my brain, Nick? I mean, if you're talking about mindset, yeah, we can talk about mindset. I'll probably do another live. We'll talk about mindset, but I don't know what you mean exactly. You gotta clarify a little bit more. How can you fix my brain? If it's mindset, you wanna fix your mindset, heck yes, I can help you with that, Nick. What just scroll into? All right, guys, everyone who's new here, you can subscribe over here right somewhere. Like seriously, I would appreciate every and each of you. We had a great conversation today. Seriously, we had an amazing conversations. I came here for just quick tip for you to give you about steps and tracking your food, but we had like a 40 minutes great conversation. It was like 40-50 people at some points in this live. So seriously, guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for joining. Thank you for asking questions. I think that will be it. Again, unless you have one more question to me, I'm gonna check right now if I find any helpful question that can be helpful for all of you. But if not, I think that will be it. And I think we did amazing. The beard is looking great, by the way. Thank you so much. I appreciate Riza. If I'm not messing with your name, I'm sorry. Then Riza, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, friends. So, like I said, one more time. Shut up, I'm trying to sleep here, man. Why you watching live and you're trying to sleep? Just go to bed, seriously. That's another thing, you gotta cut your phone way before you go into bed. That's why I'm wearing blue light glasses, so it's not gonna mess with me. All right, guys, so one more time, here's your homework, right? Number one, watch your steps, start tracking your steps and try to bump your steps from where you're right now, but ideally the goal to get to 8 to 10,000 steps. And number two, start tracking your food, okay? Watch your shirt on Costco and I love it. The only problem is 24 miles away. Thank you so much, Cole. I really appreciate it. Seriously, I just posted actually, guys. Go check it out. If you're not subscribed, go check it out. I just posted actually brand new video just like 30 minutes ago from Costco. High protein, no cooking, 5 minutes, ready in 5 minutes. Costco ideas. Seriously, and I see already getting great feedback about that. So thanks a lot. Seriously, it means a lot to me. That's why I'm making these videos, guys, to help you to become the best version of yourself. So go check out my last video on Costco. Give me some show me some love. Give me thumbs up there and leave the comments. That will help the algorithm to boost the video. Guys, I really appreciate you. More videos is coming up and I'll do another live. Tomorrow is gonna be actually workout. I'm gonna do live workout Q&A with my client Matt. Actually, it's gonna be amazing tomorrow. It's gonna be around 11 a.m. Eastern time. So bro, David, your beard is sensational. I appreciate you guys, seriously, yeah. Been growing this for a while, but thank you for the beard compliments. I got a lot of them today, so seriously, I appreciate it. All right, guys, so tomorrow another live is coming up around 11:30 a.m. Eastern time zone. David, how do you do it? Bro, nothing, seriously. I just grow it. I mean, I trim sometimes, I clean a little bit, but that's it. So yeah, tomorrow is gonna be a fun one with my client Matt. Actually, we're gonna do squat challenge, and it's gonna be again my client and me. We're gonna do some Q&A workout tomorrow. So subscribe, put notification bell so you're not gonna miss my next live, my next video. Like Cole right there said, the Costco video was great. And sorry to hear, man, that Costco is 24 miles away. That sucks, you know. My Costco is about like 20 minutes from me, which is probably like 5 miles away. But 24, it's pretty far. So maybe like once in a while you can go there, right? So like maybe go once a week, you know, find a time to drive 1 hour. Probably less than that, right? Less than an hour drive. And really just stack everything up for like a whole week or for 2 weeks, because it's seriously, guys, super cheap. Costco is like, that's why I make those videos, because Costco is really cheap. So if you can make it, go to Costco, the closest one to you, and get all the good stuff there. All right, we don't have Costco. Sorry, Riza. Then I have more videos. It's not only my videos, not only about Costco, so check it out. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much. I appreciate every and each of you here. Thanks so much. See you later. Peace.